we know TDX and also TDS. And I'm going to be seeing what game is better in my opinion. And the game we're going to start off with is obviously TDX, and this game like only has about 16. I mean, this is TDS. Oh man, my bad. I mean, this game only has like almost 2K. And yeah, we just saw TDS and it's 16K. So yeah, we're gonna go into TDX first and, talk about what I like about it. My opinion. So yeah, they have a party system, which they kind of already do have it in TDS, which is cool. Also, the fact that they have all the events, like you can play them still, kind of cool. Also, like the battle passes, like you can have like every battle pass. I think these are all the battle passes, but like you can grind one of them and then you can move on to the others, which is cool because yeah, you can get the rewards from them. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what's in the lobby, and also these, and also I like the idea that you can like see like the units like stats and stuff, and like see how they would look when they're like upgraded, which is cool. So I'm just gonna start talking about like I'm gonna go in easy mode because yeah, and I'm gonna just like talk about what's good and what I like. So first of all, you have like the cool maps and stuff, and also yeah, and also I really like how like they have like different types of units, like water types, which guess what guys, you can put them in water, and like but in TDS, like we're gonna cover that later. There's like certain cliff towers that can only be on cliffs, but in this game, they can be on the floor or on the cliffs. So which is a cool thing because yes. Also, they have power ups, which TDS also has them. But these power ups look cooler and are probably just better because there's a nuke in this game. But there also is a nuke there in TDS. But the cool part about this game, I'm going to demonstrate it with a farm, is we're in easy, so it doesn't show HP. But if you're in like at least intermediate, you're going to be seeing like HP on your units, which also brings up like the difficulty of the game. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, like yeah. Also, this drone all kind of acts like the same thing as like the one of the things in TDS. Forgot what it was. It's like a turret, but like this like is a drone and you can control it too. But but it has it's. I think it's better because like it can just fly with you, and wherever you walk, it will follow you. But also like I'm good using the body. Power up. I mean, like also you can also make this at max level, like target enemies instead of just keep following you. Also, with the drone, you can actually fly. You can control it yourself, which is cool. Which I really think is cool. Also, yeah, and I also just like the ability that you can put like any tower on the cliff, and also like also just how the towers look are cool too. Cause like you have a whole entire battleship in this game, and yeah. Also, this packs like there's like similar units in this game to TDS, but like we have like a golden juggernaut, which is I guess similar to like the golden minigunner. Which I also want to talk about like the golden stuff in TDS. Like you have to like it takes well in this game it also takes like a very like long grind to get like a golden unit. But like but it's still much better because like instead of you have to have a crate and like you have to have a crate in TDS and like you have to spend like $5,000. I mean 50,000 coins on one of those crates, and then like you have like a chance at getting like a golden mini or a golden cowboy or golden crook boss, which I don't really like because then like you're pretty much like having a lot of time. And then maybe let's say you don't have a tower, right? And then you just unlock a golden tower and you just don't have it. But I think like being able to like, you know, grind for like a certain golden unit without gambling and like the crates is kind of cool. Hey, since I have $3,000, I can finally show you what a drone is. So yeah, this has two abilities. This is follow player, and this is controlling it. Like you can shoot it. But like this is different from the turret in TDS. It's like that, not that regular turret, but it's like I don't know what it's called. But like it's better because you can fly around, and also just gets a lot of DPS and missiles and bombs. And for top path, and it's just really good because you can just fly around it and stuff. You can zoom in and stuff, which is cool. I could probably demonstrate like the bombs or like the little missile rockets on this. I just need a couple dollars in this game. And yeah, but you can see in this game there's like two paths for every tower in the game. Well, except some towers like Commander. And so like Commander, I don't really. I think Commander's like the only one like with one path. Because it's really just like a booster that just helps boost like, you know, um, just helps you boost with like I don't know what the commander does, but it just helps boost stuff. That's what I know about it. But also DJ in this game has two paths, and like I don't know really. I forgot what like the boost that they give. Like I know one of the like boosts or like you can save money. It's pretty much a discount for like one of the paths, and then like the top path is like I think you get more DPS for like a unit in the range, which is cool because you can place two, and then you can get both, and yeah. And also, I just think that like the I can't keep like oh like I can bro oh man my stutter like I think the units are very unique like the warship that are only placed on water, but like TDS they only have like cliff units and ground units, and that's really it. Like yeah, and also in TDS I can give them something like they have like lead detection for like some like they have like lead units, so like you need like lead detection, and then like you have like stealths, which like every single tower defense game ever has. And TDS also has like um pretty flying units, but in this game they recently just like I don't know, but like I think recently they added flying units into the hard mode, which is expert mode, so they made it a bit harder. So yeah, which I think is cool. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. And also the oh no, that's not actually fully it because also the bosses look absolutely goated, and also the bosses do a lot of things. Well, the easy bosses, of course, gonna be easy, but there's like a boss in Endless that can one tap a warship, and one of the max warships, which is this unit right here, has like 58,000 HP, and one boss can one tap that in like 3 seconds, and which is kind of three bosses could do that probably. Yeah, three bosses can do that, but also this game has a challenge, especially a lot of the challenge part is mostly in the endless part because there is a boss with like 6 million HP, and then it just keeps going and going and going until like the same exact they kind of just reuse bosses until like a certain amount of waves, and like at one point I got to like wave 180, and then like the same calamity boss came in but with like 17 million HP. Well, 14 million, my bad, but also they have like gold variants. I only like really seen one golden variant, which is the one that is like the most common one. Like the Eradicator. It's like one of the Eradicators that get one tap of worship, which is annoying. Yeah, and I just like the drone because it's very cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for TDX, and we're gonna go move up to TDS. Okay, so now we're in TDS. I've actually played this game. Also, I'm just ranking these games because I also have a experience in them. Like I'm at least like level 100, but I'm level 175. So I have experience, so I can actually like talk about it. So TDS, it's like it's a good game, but like I just don't really enjoy it because like the most recent events were not that fun. It I just don't really enjoy the events as much as I used to. But then also they added skills. So this looks like the thing from Pets Go. Yeah. And also this is just like why? Because it's like I've heard people I think I've heard someone say like it kind of ruins the strategy part because it gives like advantages, which is just supposed to be the whole entire thing. But also like it says the player's health pool by 10 in groups the highest HP is used. So like I don't know what that is, but it just helps you get more HP, and I just don't really like that because yeah. Also like this game has like has cool skins and all. Like we have like farm that has like a please donate skin, DJ with like this cool skin, celery with that cool skin, like many more. Oh, Gatling gun, that was the thing I was talking about in TDX here. But it's okay. It's like eh. They have cool skins, they have cool mechanics and like how a cowboy can shoot a unit, like I mean an enemy, and they get money like every 6 shots, which is cool. But like also I think the mobster does it, but instead if you kill it you get money. By the way, the mobster is in TDX, and yeah, and also the mobster is pretty much like the crook boss and like the cowboy. And yeah. So like you have all these, you have the military base, which is like the armor factory, the mercenary base, which is like the barracks from TDX. Scout, well, Scout. So these two units are the starter units. Maybe have a cool skin for him. I have almost every skin. But like these are the two like oops. These are like the two, starting units. But then like inside of TDX, the starter unit is soldier and I think shotgunner. Or you get shotgunner after your first game. So yeah, that's cool. Like in TDX, they also have like you get like two. So soldier is pretty much ranger in TDX, which I think is cool because like you get an actual like good thing at start, but it's like the worst unit in TDX instead of like getting a sniper and scout. So yeah. Let's get move into this thing. Ugly crate. It's a PNG farm, I guess. The basic things, has basic things that are just recolors of certain units. Toy, there's only like 3 things in here, just make the thing green and make them look like, you know, a toy soldier or something. So, we also have like a cold front that has like cool skins as well. Pirate, has pirate theme skins. Vigilante, has whatever type. I don't know what type of skin this is. I I don't know. So you guys can tell me what really vigilante is, and type. You can do that in the comments. But here we go. A 50,000 coins crate, which is these currency right here, which has these much units. And look, you have to gamble for them. You have to gamble for them. You have to get lucky to get the unit you want. To get golden on. Which I don't really like because then you're grinding and then you have to buy the crate and you don't really expect what you're gonna get. which is, eh, which is I don't really enjoy. But I just really just enjoy like you can be able to buy like the golden minigunner instead of just like gambling it and like inside of a crate. So yeah. Now we're up to the consumables, which is pretty much the power ups like in TDX. You can see like they have like the nuke, but they have like more like the blizzard bomb. I think there's like in free stuff. This gives extra range, fire rate, and then like damage. The nuke is also in this game, so is TDX. So and this is the high grade one. There's a lower grade one which has just like more stuff, and yeah, the mid grade, which I have like one of them. I could show you like how it is. Yeah, you just spam open it. Like it's a Peck Simulator 99 egg, and then you get like these cool things, and then yeah, and then we have just some extra skins here. And we just have like some Robux skins to have cool stuff. And then yeah. Oh heck. They added a cyber truck to this game? That's a cool skin and all, but still. Yeah, let's get to the actual units now. So hardcore units. So this right here are gems. And the only way you can get gems is you go to hardcore. And hardcore is difficult. Because, I don't know, but this game is harder. Because it has, like, less DPS towers, I guess. And stuff. But, like, if you get, like, certain amounts, like, for example, if you get 5,500, you can get the hacker. Like, there's, like, you can get pretty much all the best towers in the game. Pretty much, in my opinion. You can get, like, engineer, accelerator, brawler, necromancer. Necromancer's a bit mid. 0 Robux. Okay. So, like, hacker, I don't, like this, I think this has the most amount of DPS in the game. But I feel like hacker has a lot now because she has a cool ability after she kills someone in her range. Like, they just turn onto our side and just go kill the other enemies. Yeah, it's cool. You have a mortar, mortar, which is cool. Turret, which is kind of similar to Gatling gun, but Gatling gun is mid. Like that's how it looks, and you can control it. If you're off it, it still like shoots, but it has like a limited range. Like it has like it's like the Sentry in TDX, but I didn't show it. It's like that. Like in the Sentry, it has like it's like a cone. It's like a cone range, and so does this thing. If you like get off it from controlling it. Also, I forgot to mention something in TDX. Also, with like every single unit in like this game, they can shoot through walls. But in TDX, they actually have logic. And like, if let's say, like, there's a wall, right? And then like, they can't shoot through it in TDX because it's a wall, you know? And yeah. So these are pretty much all the units. And also here everything like you can have like here's every single thing. I have a molten monster, which is cool. I guess because then you have charms, tags, which is I guess so. One of a kind. I didn't know that was a thing. And then you get bewitched and you get cool things, and then yeah. And also the battle passes. The battle pass. Eh, the battle pass is not that good, I guess. Cause like you have to buy a battle pass, but in TDX you don't have to, and you don't really get that much cool rewards from here. Well, you actually do get a multi monster, which is probably the best like consumer. But I just don't really like the rewards in this. Um, yeah, they also have a party system which I think works better and doesn't really lag as much. But in TDX, it lags a lot. Like my game freezes when I do that. It happens for like everyone in your party. Um, so yeah. So my opinion is that TDX is probably more of like a better game in my opinion because it just has more mechanics. You know, has cooler units, like looks better. Actually, it's more challenging because of the HP, and also has like good bosses with like a lot of HP and cool units. Which I probably just already said like 600 times. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So that's it. So yeah, bye.